Hey guys, today I'm filming my January favorites for 2017. My first two products are part of a brow routine. So I mentioned a few times in my monthly makeup basket that on school days I use a brow pencil and powder, and on filming days I use a pomade. But I have started using a pencil and pomade together. The pomade I have is the Milani Stay Put Brow Color in the shade number 2 Natural Taupe, and the pencil I have is the NYX Micro Brow in the shade Taupe. So I will take the brow pomade, I will line the bottom, top, the tail, and I will fill in my brows, but I will leave the front bare. And as I mentioned several times, I have hardly any hair in the front part of my brows, and I do have to draw it on. And if I use a pomade alone, it can look really harsh. So I'm filling in the rest of my brow, leaving the front blank, and then I will go in with my pencil and fill in the front. And it just makes it look so much more natural. Yes, my brows are still very harsh and very strong, but I feel like this makes a huge difference by filling in the front with a pencil instead of the pomade. And I've just really been enjoying this combination because I can fill in the brows a lot quicker, but they don't look so crazy harsh. Next, I have an eyeshadow favorite that really surprised me this month, and that would be Tarte Bare to Explore from the Rainforest After Dark palette. This palette was limited edition but available for a couple years, but I think they did finally get rid of this. Bare to Explore is a matte, light mauve pink nude. And right here is a swatch of Bare to Explore. It is a really light shade. So when I first got this palette, I tried using Bare to Explore as a brow bone highlight, and it was way too dark, my fair skin. But if you are medium, tan, deep skin, and you want a matte brow bone highlight that's a little bit more pink tone, that one would be great. But the way I've been using that shade is as a transition color. And that is incredibly light even for me to use as a transition color, but with a couple layers, it does build up really nicely. I am using it today, and I especially like this when I'm doing a more dark lid, because if I have some more dark browns in the crease, I feel like it can look really heavy and really muddy, and I want to fade from dark to light, and this color is perfect because of how light it is to just fade into my transition up to my brow. Absolutely amazing. Now, I wouldn't say go out and try to buy this palette for this shade, but if you have this palette and you are fair, I recommend trying it as a transition color. I've actually really been enjoying it, and I've used it with several different looks this month. My next eyeshadow favorites are from MAC, which is one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. I think their formula and their colors are amazing. And my first favorite with that is a combination of a Maybelline Color Tattoo and a MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow. The Extra Dimension eyeshadows are really pigmented and really shimmery on their own, but when you put a cream base underneath, it just really intensifies the color and the metallic sheen to it. So the Maybelline Color Tattoo I'm using is in the shade Black Orchid. This was limited edition. This is a really pretty taupey purple color, but it doesn't have a lot of metallic sheen to it. So this shade on its own is pretty boring as well, but as a base for this MAC shadow, it is perfection. Over top of that, I put the MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow in a really pretty shimmery taupey purple color. This is amazing. I love the MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadows. They are a little bit more dry, but they pick up really well with a natural bristle flat shader brush. So right here I have swatched the MAC shadow over the Maybelline base. Can you see how stunning this is? And on the eyes, it is just like bam, intense, super metallic, a beautiful purple taupe color. I like both of these products on their own, but together just takes the look to a whole new level. And really, these products pair so well because they make up for what the other one doesn't have and just creates the most perfect metallic purple taupe. The other MAC eyeshadows I was loving come from my MAC shadow palette. This middle row here has all of my cool tone shades: Yogurt, Satin Taupe, Cranberry, Haux, Deep Damson. I love all of these. Brow Bone, 2 different lid shades, Transition, and Crease. With Cranberry, I use different crease and transition colors, but with the Satin Taupe look, I use all 4 of these. My next favorite is the Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner. This is an eyeliner pen with a brush tip. I just started using it this month. I've heard amazing things about this, and it's fantastic. I did use it today. It is a really pigmented, very black, opaque, matte eyeliner. It is amazing. I love this brush tip. It is so easy to apply. This is totally worth all the hype. It is great quality and it is very affordable. And I think this is a really good alternative to the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Next, I have a mascara combination I've been loving. So I mentioned in my December haul, I had purchased a pure palette that was on sale at Ulta for Black Friday. It's actually still available. I hated the palette, but it came with a mini of the fully charged mascara and I fell in love with it. So I decided to purchase the full size with a 20% off coupon. So this is a very wet formula and a natural bristle brush that looks pretty standard, but I think the bristles are really nice because they do grab all of your lashes. Now this is a brush I would think would give me volume, and it does, but this actually gives me a ton of length. I feel like my lashes are just about to touch my brow, all due to this mascara, and it's amazing. It makes my lashes really, really long, thick, and very pigmented black. And then I go over top of it with the Benefit They're Real mascara, which is a wet formula and it is a plastic bristle wand. And this really helps to comb through the lashes, separate them out a little bit more to make it look like I have more lashes. Also helps to lengthen and make them look extra black. When I first started using this combination, I used the Benefit first and then the Pure, and I didn't like it near as well. So then I just went to using this on its own. And then I tried using this first and then the Benefit, and that is how I love it. I feel like I get the best look for my lashes. I have one nail polish favorite this month. It is Color Club's Harp on it. That's what I'm wearing on my nails today. This is the most true, amazing silver holographic. I did post a Manicure Monday on Instagram and I took a picture with flash, and that's how you're really able to see how amazingly holographic this is. Inside right now, it just looks like I have a basic silver polish, but when you go outside in the sun, it is like ba-bam. Don't look at your nails when you're driving because you'll get in a car accident, because the effect is so strong. And this is opaque in 2 coats. I think this was about $10, but totally worth it because it is such a cool polish. Highly, highly recommend this. And that is all for my beauty favorites. Now on to my random favorites. Instagram has made some updates. Usually I don't like updates. For instance, YouTube just updated the way you get notifications about your comments. It used to combine all the comments under one video, and now it's doing all the comments individually. And I don't get a ton of comments, but for YouTubers that get a ton, you're never gonna get through them. If they went back to organizing it by video, it would be so much easier, because when someone comments on a video from a year ago, I'm not really as likely to see it as I would if they commented on a video from yesterday, because then I know to look at my most recent videos and reply to those comments. So I hate that change. That made no sense to me. I really hope they will end up changing it back to the old way. But Instagram has made some changes I actually like. So when someone leaves a comment on your picture or on someone else's picture, you can like the comment and you can also directly reply to that comment, which I love, because in the past when I've tried to reply to someone I'm not following, their name doesn't automatically pop up as I'm starting to type it in, and sometimes I can mess up the spelling and have to delete and redo the comment and whatnot. So it's just really awesome that you can directly reply to it and that you can like comments. I think that is really cool, and I'm glad that they added that feature. So when you are scrolling through your feed and you see a picture, underneath of it will be a little icon where you can save it or bookmark it, and then when you go to your profile, there is a section where it has all of those saved and bookmarked pictures. I love that. I am constantly screenshotting things from Instagram on my phone, and I have like 2,000 pictures. So being able to like things is so much easier, because right now I don't have a ton, so it's easier to filter through them. So I love that save feature. I go to it for new products, coupon codes, looks I want to try out, inspiration, but that feature is so easy. And if you decide you want to get rid of the picture, you just go to it and you tap on the bookmark and it will unsave it for you guys, and it is just a really cool, awesome little feature that they added that I've really been enjoying. I also have an Instagram account I have been loving, Cruelty Free Lip Swatch. She does a lot of swatches of ColourPop products. She will do hand swatches and lip swatches, and she also is fair skin. I love seeing ColourPop swatches on fair skin because it will help me figure out how the lip products will look on me. I think her camera quality is fantastic. I love her posts, and she does reply to comments, which is great because sometimes I'll leave comments asking how does this product compare to this product. So I definitely recommend that you go follow cruelty-free lip swatch on Instagram. I believe in my last month's favorites, I told you guys that my husband and I got Netflix and we've been watching it so much. We finally finished Orange is the New Black, and you can best believe I bawled my eyes out at the last episode. Not cool, and I think we have to wait till summer for the new season, which makes me so sad. But we just started watching Prison Break. We watched the whole first season, which has 22 45-minute episodes in 2 days over the weekend. We literally cannot stop watching it. There are rarely times when I can't wait until the next day to watch another episode, but no, like back to back to back, we stayed up till like 2 a.m. watching this show. And I love Orange is the New Black because it is funny, because it is heartwarming, the relationships and getting the background stories. But Prison Break is totally different, and it is really suspenseful, and it has action in it. I do not like action movies at all, but because of the suspense and the mystery-ish to it, that really keeps me interested and engaged. I'm like constantly wanting to know like what's gonna happen next, who's the one that ratted on who, and all this stuff, and it's really good. Unfortunately, there's only 4 seasons and we are like 10 episodes into season 2, so we need to get some self-control and try to just watch one a day so we can make it last longer. But that is awesome. And please leave some suggestions down below of your favorite shows and movies on Netflix so we have something else to watch. I have a song favorite, Secrets by State Champs. On Pandora, I listen to a station called Young Punk Radio. I know, I love punk music, and it plays a lot of different stuff, and that's just a random song that popped up. I've never heard of that band before, but I really like the song, so I will leave a music video or a lyric video for it down below. And I do have a movie favorite of the month. It is called Lila and Eve. It is a movie I saw on Netflix. It is featuring Jennifer Lopez and also the main character from How to Get Away with Murder. I don't remember her name, but both of them did an amazing job acting, and that movie definitely had a twist that I wasn't expecting. It is so good. Highly, highly recommend that movie, and as I said, it's on Netflix. And it is the Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Granola Bar in the peanut flavor. I know they have an almond as well. This is amazing. So on the bottom is basically like a layer of peanut butter. I don't know how to describe the texture of it, but basically when you get a granola bar that has like that yogurt coating on the bottom, it's that same texture except it tastes like peanut butter, and then it has peanuts throughout it. This is delicious, and it is so sweet. If you are just wanting like something really sweet, this is great. I've been eating this for breakfast on the days when I'm just home filming. I eat something more filling when I'm going to class, but this is just fantastic. I love it. It fills me up. It tastes so good. This is a great snack to take with you if you need something throughout the day. So guys, that was my January favorites for 2017. I would love to know your favorite products of the month and your thoughts on any of these products I've shared today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.